I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. How do you grow a business? How do you grow your ministry? How do you grow anything you do in this dispensation? Number one, sincerity. Sincerity. When people see me, oh, the man that says the truth, the man that says the truth. Be sincere with people. When I talk about the challenges I have faced in marriage, the young man that was driving me around this city, he would ask me questions. I would tell him what I had gone through in marriage, and yeah, he would just he would just see that I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart, reality. I'm not trying to create an image of artificiality or sophistication or trickery. Be sincere. The next thing, be simple. Be simple. If apart from the wristwatch my son bought for me that measures my steps and all that, my pulse rate and all that, I don't. There are no complexities in my life. No complexities. Simplicity is easier to manage. Simplicity is more sustainable. Simplicity is more cost effective. Simplicity is less stressful. Simplicity is easier to teach, easier to demonstrate to others. Somebody used my video to teach people in Europe on how to grow their YouTube channel. Then somebody sent it to me from Turkey. And I use very simple systems, very simple equipment, simplicity. That is why custard has not overtaken akamu in the market, in the marketplace. That is why Semo Vita has not overtaken Gary in the market. Simplicity. Once something is simple, more people can key into it, more people can use it. You are not communicating with me if you are speaking big grammar. Big grammar. No, 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 no. Simplicity. Live a simple life, but add style. Add style. Add style to your add some style. If you add style, you can wear jeans trouser and t-shirt, but let there be style. Somebody saw me at the airport. He said, you look sharper than your age. You look sharper than what we see on social media. Another person saw me where I went to the restaurant where I went to eat. I cannot, I won't miss you. You're just the same. Simplicity. The next thing is be sensible and be sensitive. Be sensible and be sensitive. If you are not sensible, if you are not sensitive, you will make complex mistakes. I told you that I don't get unnecessarily familiar with women. I don't. It will complicate what I am doing. It will put me into trouble. I can be very friendly, but I'm always very sensitive and very sensible. Be sensible in your pricing. Be sensible in your relationship with people. So be sensible. When you are sensible, you must key into the taste of the people, their aspirations. What do they want? What do they really want to know? I'm sensitive of what old men are passing through. At the same time, I know what young men need to know to reach where I am and go beyond me. So you have to be sensible and be sensitive. The next thing is that you need to be smart. You need to be smart. I have smart young men that I have delegated duties to. That is smartness on its own. I found out that no big business, you can't see the owner of any big business in the business place. He delegates to people smarter than him to help him do stuff. I needed to book flights to be here. I usually don't carry money. I don't do online banking. So one of my managers sorted that out and booked the flights. I needed to be in the airport at a specific time. I needed to think about safety between where I would stop. I didn't drive, where I would stop to the airport. I needed to be sensitive. And so I negotiated, and the same vehicle, the person I know to his family background, was the one that took me straight from Ogili to the airport. That transition between airport and where you are going to is very dangerous in this country and in most countries. So you need to be sensitive, you need to be smart. And I was relating with the person who is administering, coordinating my relationship with this international organization was in Germany. At a point, I couldn't communicate with her. I didn't know she had gone to Morocco. She was in Fez, Casablanca, and every other thing. And there was a gap in communication. And there were documents that were needed by the international agency. I was able to communicate with one of my administrators who was able to sort out that document. Another set of documents by 10 p.m. We needed that document by 7 the next day, and I was able to coordinate. I called one of my staff. He was in the office. My wife was there, scanned with a camera, turned it to PDF, sent to me. As I was entering the office of the international organization, the document was uploaded immediately. Smartness. And everything went smartly and smoothly. So you need to be smart. When people tell me, I want to see you one-on-one, I don't think it is smart. And do a video call. You don't need to see me one-on-one. You are stressing me. I have so many calls to make in a day, so many videos to make in a day. I woke up since 3:30 something a.m. at this age to sort out issues. You can't be sluggish in this generation. You can't do things in a cumbersome, momentous way and think you will do well. Never. I know a transport company that is going down because those drivers were foolish. Modern transport companies, restaurants, you book online, you know the menu online, everything smartness. Then the next thing, it must be spiritually acceptable. You can't go and sell pork meals in a predominantly Muslim society or Jewish society. They won't buy. They won't associate with you. If you want to deal with Jewish people, Muslim people, it has to be kosher or halal compatible. There is a Passover wine that is made in the United States under the supervision of the American Jewish organization. It has to meet their specification. So there's a problem people have, and that problem is that in this dispensation, you think you can just go naked, you think you can dress anyhow, you think you can emphasize your bum and open your breast, you think you can pin anywhere as a young man, you think your hair can be scattered, and every person, no. Some people will accept you, others will not accept you. That segment that does not accept you is a loss to you. I have Muslims in my mentorship group, people from Saudi Arabia. I have all nationalities, all kinds of races in my mentorship group. I have to understand their spirituality and be able to communicate with them and market whatever I am marketing. If you don't know, you're marketing yourself. You are marketing yourself. Ndị Igbo si anya na-eri ihe tutu ọnụ na-eri, that the eyes eat before the mouth. So the person has to accept you, accept what you represent before he accepts what you are doing. So you have to be spiritually compatible. The next thing is that you must save the following. Everything I'm saying is S number one, sincerity, simplicity, with style, with be sensible, be smart, be spiritually compatible. S. That's my style. I enjoy teaching that way. S. Then you must save. What are the kind of savings? Save finances. You should save you finances. What you do should save you money. Save wastage. Save stress. Save time. Save energy. Energy saving bulbs. Energy, everything today is energy saving that is uppermost. Energy saving. It must save the environment. Save the environment. It should save you the stress of staffing. Minimum functional staffing. There's something called social loafing. Social loafing is when you have 10 people doing something, only 4 people are contributing their energy. The remaining 6 people are just there. They are socially loafing. One of the problems that most organizations have, even government have, is overstaffing. Many people are not useful. They are not supposed to be there. The next thing is that in everything you do, have a smile. Have a smile. A smile has a way of making you beautiful. Put smiles on the faces of people. When people meet me, the first thing they do, they start smiling, they first laughing, they start laughing. You know, that singular statement, financial orgasm. Anywhere, a lady saw me. If I was not married, I would have told you to give me financial orgasm. I was crossing a security checkpoint in the airport, and all the women, the men, financial orgasm. Then just put a smile on somebody's face. When I said I'm a 2-minute man, some men can identify with me, and it brings a smile to people's faces. Put a smile on somebody's face. The next thing is that what you do must be suitable to the needs, must suit what the needs of the people are. Must suit what the needs of the people are. You see, from, is it Obasanjo or Shagari's time? Low-cost housing. They will go and build houses outside the communities. Go around Nigeria, you will see trees growing in those houses. Yeah, a house for housing for all by the year 2000. Those houses were not occupied because in a village, people want to live close to their ancestral lands. You go and build it outside. No water, no nothing. You see people build markets. When they build markets, people don't go to the markets. Why? Africans have a way of having their markets in the center of where they live, in the center of where they worship. So relate with their culture. It will take time for you to uproot them from their culture. So is this thing suitable for the people? This pension scheme, is this suitable for the persons? This savings scheme, is this suitable for the persons? Suitability. Then the next thing is that it must be sustainable. When I started doing ministry, I will fast, pray. I will sweat. All my clothes will be soaked. If you look at the armpit of my suit, it has salt, whitish thing. Then one day I asked myself, is this sustainable? This energy, is this sustainable? This energy that I'm using, is this sustainable? And I found out that I needed to use more of my intellect. As a man thinks in his heart, come, let us reason together. I started using more of my intellect. I'm healthier. I look younger. It is more sustainable. Most of what we're doing in ministry, we cannot sustain it into old age. When you do 5 services, no. Let other people preach now. Open branches. Give people opportunities. Is this sustainable? You ask yourself, the way Nigeria is going, is this sustainable? So sustainability. The way you are spending on this girl, is it sustainable? The rent you are paying for this house, is it sustainable? So sustainability should be a prime factor. That's why you see businesses. There are some businesses that have been there over the years. Smithfield Feeds, Joseph W. Luther the First, Joseph W. Luther the Second, Joseph W. Luther the Third, Joseph W. Luther the Fourth, before the Chinese bought it over now. Bagdash Ice Cream Parlor in Damascus, Pick and Pay, Barretta Pistol, that has been on for 500 years. The people producing soap in Nablus that have been producing soap for nearly 400 years. Is it sustainable? Sustainability. Then the next thing, is it safe? Safety for yourself, safety for the workers, safety for your consumers, safety for the environment, including animals around and plants around you. There is a get-rich-quick spirit that is happening in Nigeria, particularly in the eastern part of the country. You want to do money ritual, itego. You want to do fake drugs, fake drinks. In fact, I only buy drinks nowadays from big companies. All these small drinks, you are just drinking poison and eating poison. Whether it is a soft drink, whether it is water, whether it is alcoholic beverages, whether they are very expensive, you might just be drinking poison and rubbish. Oh, I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. Remember, always have a smile. Always put a smile on somebody's face. You look more handsome. You look more appealing when you smile. God bless you.